No.
Am I back? It says I'm back.
Now you are.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was. I got a little red message across the bottom of my broadcast software that says you're down. So
I was hitting about 1,000 on my thing.
yeah, that was. My internet this morning it was going up and down. So they may be working on it. I know they're putting in fiber. They so they may be, I don't know, they may be. That was weird. I bet that'll split my videos up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get ready. There'll be a part 1 and part 2 on that one. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. I've got some weather coming. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know, it could be. Yep, new uptime, yep. There's 1 minute 43 seconds. So this'll be in 2 parts. Hey, I just went live again. Got the notification. Oh, you gotta love the internet. Hopefully the new internet, when they get that done, like I said, they're installing it now. They're putting the cables and stuff in for it now. So hopefully that will be real nice. Won't have all this up down time and it would be nice to have 2 internets. Like if one goes down, you have another one as a backup. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Honey I Shrunk the Kids, the land, the theme. And that's really sad, a lot of parks, especially Universal, have taken out a lot of great things. They took out the Twister ride. They took out the Back to the Future ride. I think they took out the E.T. ride. Trying to think, there was another ride. I think it was the Jaws ride they took out. And what's worse is they took out the Nickelodeon studios. I remember watching Nickelodeon all through the 90s. And a lot of the shows, I won't say all of them, but a lot of the shows ended with, this was filmed live at Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Florida. And, like, I think Guts and Double Dare and all them were at Nickelodeon Studios. And the building is still there. The big orange and blue and green building. It's still there. It's just painted white now. It's like very plain, and it's basically, there are a few offices in it, but most of it is abandoned. Like, all the Nickelodeon stuff is still inside. Like, a lot of the walls, like the production areas where the cast and the crew for, like, the contestants and stuff on Double Dare and on Guts and stuff like that, all those areas are still there. I mean, they got murals on the wall of stuff that was on Nickelodeon back then. Somebody snuck in there and filmed it all. And, a lot of the original production stuff was in there. And like all the dressing rooms and all that was still in there. Now there were sections of the building that he couldn't get into, but I think those were the office parts. But it's kind of cool that stuff's still there. And a lot of people don't know this, but they buried a time capsule back in the 90s that is supposed to be opened in the year 2042, I think. 2042, 2043, something like that. I'd have to look up the exact year. They buried a time capsule, and they buried it, I think, kind of close to where the slime fountain was out front. Well, they moved that. They dug it up. They didn't open it, but they moved it, and it's been reburied at another spot. And I don't know. I don't think they really publicize it a lot, but you can find it. It's actually there. It's still there, and it's set to be opened, like I said, sometime in the year 2040 something. I'm trying to remember what all they put in there. I think they put a VHS tape in there, some rollerblades, and like Twinkies or something, or I don't know, just crazy 90s stuff. So. Yeah, spent a lot of time watching Nickelodeon. The 90s were great. I remember watching Snick. I think Snick was my favorite part of the week, because you got to watch a lot of cool shows then. Like that, it was always Saturday night, so you got to watch. Let's see, it was like The Secret World of Alex Mack. Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then All That. And All That was like Saturday Night Live for kids. And it had a lot of famous faces on it. Hey, Traxie. Come on up here if you want to see me. Come on. What's that? She says it's bedtime. It's almost bedtime. Yeah. There she is. Trying to remember their names. Keenan, is it Keenan Thompson that's on Saturday Night Live now? And Kel Johnson? It was Keenan and Kel. They're the ones that did Good Burger together. Yeah, they were on All That. That's where Good Burger was born, was on All That. Yeah, Amanda Bynes. Gosh, I'm trying to remember them all now. But yeah, that early All That cast. Fantastic. Howdy, Dr. Phil. How's it going? I'm still mowing. Yeah, we'll plow this up, and then we can hire the mower on here, and then we can rake it. Well, you can hire the rake too. I guess we'll hire the mower, hire the rake behind the mower, and then we can bale it. I think you still have to bale it manually. So. Yeah, I miss the kid days, Friday nights you had TGIF, so that meant Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step, Boy Meets World. Eventually you had like Dinosaurs and Sabrina and all that on there. And then that was Friday night, Pizza, popcorn, plenty of orange soda, Dr. Pepper, all the stuff you need. And that was Friday night. And Friday night, I mean, that was just awesome to me. That was like a party. And then Saturday morning, you get up and watch Saturday morning. They don't even have Saturday morning cartoons anymore, do they? Not like it was back then. I don't think. So. Not like it was back then.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Back then we had like Looney Tunes and the Animaniacs and all kinds of stuff. Pete and Pete, that wasn't on Snick. That was, I think that was just a, I don't think that was on Snick. I don't remember. You know, it changed a little bit over the years, but I think the primary lineup was maybe, I think Clarissa might have been the first one. And then it was The Secret World of Alex Mack. And then Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then All That. And sometimes the episodes were doubled, so you get, you know, back to back. Yeah, now those shows were great. You had the Temple of Doom. No, it wasn't Temple of Doom. It was Legends of the Hidden Temple. Temple of Doom is the Indiana Jones. It's kind of the same, but yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple was the name of the show. Then you had Double Dare and What Would You Do? And Guts. I really like Guts. Guts was like American Gladiators back then for kids. So I always wanted to go on that show and win the trophy, because the trophy was like, what'd they call that? The mountain, the crag or something like that. And it was this light up trophy. The mountain lit up. It glowed. And it said Nickelodeon Guts on it. Wild and Crazy Kids, yeah. Yep, remember all them shows. It was an awesome time. Yeah, the Crag is what it was called. Yeah, they don't make the shows like they used to. They were, yeah, Doug, Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, Ah, Real Monsters, a lot of good shows. Yeah, who? Recess, yeah.
Magic School Bus, come on.
Yeah, Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Magic School Bus, Captain Planet. You're starting to get into the what is that? The public broadcasting shows. You had Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
And Ghost Rider. I was a child. I was fortunate enough to be a child of the 80s and 90s, and that was just the best time, I guess. Yeah, Thundercats. I watched, when I was real little, I watched The Real Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had all kinds of shows on in the 80s and stuff.
Inspector Gadget.
Yep, Inspector Gadget. Cat Dog, I remember Cat Dog. That was a Nickelodeon one. Yep, old school Transformers. They even had, they had a lot of them based on movies too. They had a Back to the Future cartoon. They had a Teen Wolf cartoon. Gargoyles, yep, I remember that. Gargoyles was Fox. Fox had a lot of shows. Fox had Gargoyles, and then came along the Power Rangers back in the day, and the Power Rangers just took off from there. Hey, Field 29's done. Guess we can collect that. Got a couple of them done. Oh, look. Something popped up. Oh, they're sewing missions for those fields.
Let's see. Canola.
Yeah, salute your shorts. Somebody said, "Hey, dude," earlier. It was right around the time, and I'm probably gonna, uproar some people here with this statement. But it was right around the time that SpongeBob came on the air, when everything died. There were a lot of people that really liked SpongeBob. I don't know why I'm missing here, but I'm leaving a skipper. Oh, you know why? Because I'm not on GPS. That would be a good reason. It was right around the time that SpongeBob came on the air. That's when everything really died. All the other shows died, and they came out with all this new stuff that was just, it was just weird. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I was growing up then. Maybe I was becoming a grown up. Yeah, even the sitcoms were okay. Like I said, there's a ton of sitcoms from back in the day. The entire TGIF lineup. Back in the early day, TGIF, when they started the TGIF bit, it was like Growing Pains, Perfect Strangers, and then later it became like Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step, Boy Meets World, all that. So... yeah, and then you had the other shows on the other networks. You had Home Improvement and Roseanne, and Jeff Foxworthy had his own show. I really liked the Jeff Foxworthy show. I thought that was a good one. It only lasted 2 seasons though. I guess they didn't reach their target audience or something, maybe to that effect. A lot of good shows. They don't make shows like that anymore, really. I mean, with the exception of, a handful of them. Like The Big Bang Theory. I like The Big Bang Theory. And, Friends was good. That was in the 90s. I never really understood Seinfeld, but that was in the same time frame.
It was a show about nothing.
It was a show about nothing, which I guess that would make sense because I didn't understand a thing. I didn't understand nothing in that show. It could just be the most random, off the wall thing. Yeah, I haven't seen the Last Man Standing stuff. I grew up on Home Improvement, so I'll always be there. Yeah, Married with Children. I think that's more for an audience, maybe 18 plus, 17 plus. That is not a family sitcom for sure. Yeah, Dinosaurs was good. I remember Dinosaurs when they came out with Not the Mama. I mean that became the rage. That became a very popular show. But yeah, that Saturday morning, that would be just a morning full of cartoons, and I think it was at ABC. I think it was ABC. One of the channels would have, later in the morning, would have like these movies that were like an hour long, and then they show them in 2 parts. So one Saturday would be part 1, and then the second Saturday would be part 2. and they were like small movies. Like I think one of them was like I remember The Mouse and the Motorcycle. Not a lot of people remember that. I think that was a book that they made a movie out of. And I can't tell you who was in the first one, but I can tell you who was in the second one. Fred Savage was in the second one. Because there were two movies. There was The Mouse and the Motorcycle, and then I think... what was the name of the second one? Had a different name. I think the first one was Mouse and the Motorcycle, and then I want to say the second one was like Ralph Rides Again, or Ralph... Yeah, Ralph and the Motorcycle. His name was Ralph. The mouse's name was Ralph. But they had like little movies like that on. And you could watch them. Yeah, they had those in school too. A lot of good, you know, and like I said, the stuff was better back then, and it's not like it is now. Alright guys, well this is a huge field. We bought both of these fields. I am not done. I think I'm past 50% now, maybe. Being done. Get my save to come on. Come on, save. Oh, nope. Here's it. Is it it? Nope. Let me get turned around. Because this is coming up fast. And I think Saturday we're probably going to work on the freeway. Start working on that project. That'll be project number uno. Work on the freeway, start clearing some trees off of it maybe. And getting it mowed and plowed and stuff. So yeah. We're gonna have a lot of silage bales off of this, and then we'll plow this up and reseed it and get it fertilized and rolled or whatever. Make this a really nice grass field up here. Really nice for silage and stuff. But guys, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. We'll be back, like I said, Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will, like I said, we're just going to just dive right into this map. Kind of already have. We're getting into it now. We've got the version 2. I'm happy with it. And I think this is going to be our map. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. 7 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday morning. Don't forget to check out John. He should be live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Probably playing Captains of Industry, I would guess. But I'm not for sure. But he'll be back then. And he'll definitely be playing Farm Sim on Saturday at noon. Twitch.tv/PumaPlow. Make sure you go over there and give him a follow. And make sure you know when he goes live. Because... yeah, we like the farm sim. We like the farming. I like the mowing, but we do the farming too. So we got to do that. We got crops we got to cut too down there. So we'll probably get to all that Saturday morning. You guys have a good night. Enjoy your Friday. It is TGTIF. Thank goodness tomorrow is Friday. Yep. And enjoy it. And we'll see you Saturday. Until the next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grin Arcade. Old man, thanks for joining.
No problem.
Phil, thanks for joining.
No problem.
Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all later.